Hello, my name is Green, and welcome back to Art of War. And today I'm starting a new campaign with new mod called 1632: The Ring of Fire. It's based on a book I never heard of and never read it, but right now I really want to. I really want to read it, so I will have to look into it and also where can I buy it. But now let's play a game. A supernatural event has brought a West Virginia mining town from the year 2000 to central Germany in the year 1631. The arrival of these time displaced Americans, along with their knowledge and technology, has changed the course of history. The wars of religion have been ongoing for 15 years, and the recent entry of Sweden has invigorated the Protestants. Into this cauldron come an unlikely set of folks who may just upend the entire system. So, as far as I know, all nation with their own unique focuses is New American states. So let's play as them. Drop into the middle of country at war with itself. The town displaced Americans will have made a home for themselves. Only time will tell if they will be able to hold back the established powers as they create their own nation. So let's select this country. Let's play as a new American state. I actually played this before. Well, before I started this recording, I tried it. I think I played until end of 1632. I didn't really like it, so I decided to record this campaign. So I know what I want to do at the beginning. Also, we need commander. We need to train our militias. You can be deployed in East Virginia. You can join Blue Army. You can be Blue Army now. We also need better factories. We need. Oh yeah, we need to create more arquebuses. In focus right now, we can do only either New American Revolution or Fortress America. Change in popularity absolutely 5%, or we can be more liberal. Actually, it's where we want to go. Like, I want to go to this part of Lee, but we can take Marshall first. So there's you know what's great? Let's create American Republic. So let's research New American Revolution. Also, we have researches to choose. So first, let's research early Flint books. Also, land doctrine. Industry, let's choose concentrated industry since we don't worry about bombs or artillery attacks, artillery bombing from our neighbors. At least not from the beginning. Anything else? Oh yeah, let's also research super equipment. Now let's switch delay to mass assault. And let's go for pocket defense. Reason is, we need more men, let's be honest. So for that we need to get those 5% recruit population in human wave offensive. And I think it's oh yeah, so let's continue with our game. Or let's start our game. You can train. I don't think we're gonna be attacked anytime soon. New American Revolution. In this era of monarchs and nobles, a republic like ours must make a strong showing. Let us start a new American Revolution to bring a better life to all people. Mackay's cavalry. A group of Scottish mercenary cavalry has stumbled upon our town. Although they were initially wary of us, our shared language and heritage made it easy for mutual trust. Their captain, Alexander Mackay, explained that they are in employ of Gustav Adolphus, the King of Sweden, and offered us an informal alliance. So you gain force. Wait, did we get a new leader? No. What should I know? Are we missing anything? We have firearms. In that case, I think we can train one more. Oh, we could train one more army, but we don't have manpower. We have only 700 men left, and we are getting 3 people per month, or 3 men per month. 188 civilians per month. Not only 3 people we can recruit. So, 1631, it's 15 years after Russia's war in HRE started, 15 years before it will end. And it's Protestant Union versus Catholic League. So let's see who's gonna win. Who's gonna win now? In my first try, I want to know how good this mod is. Protestant Union was actually winning. I want to know, will Catholic League win now? Well, let's be honest. Protestant Union has had it better if they are united. Sweden can use ships to get to Brandenburg. Oh damn it! So we've gained event about some refugees from surrounding cities or towns. And we have 2 options: either welcome them or not welcome them. And I clicked on welcome refugees, and it was good. I actually wanted to welcome them. We gained bonus to recruitable population. We've gained more people. Yeah, right now we are getting 5 people per month instead of 3, or 5 recruitable men instead of 3. So new focus. Let's welcome the refugees, or we could go for getting down. Also, growth factor is -5%. Efficiency growth. Production efficiency growth plus 5%. Industry resource 50%. Price, and we will, most importantly, we will get 2 civilian factories. But right now, let's welcome refugees. Oh yeah, it was bypassed by that event. So in that case, let's start getting down. And with that, we can train 1 more, 2 more. Oh no, damn it. Militias have only 4 combat with, so let's increase that by, or at least 210. Let's save it. So, getting down, we do not have the capability yet to build an industrial base like we had uptime, but we can adapt our practices to improve upon downtime techniques and spark a new industrial revolution. Who knows what new inventions may come? It seems like Syria is actually winning, or Protestant Union is actually winning against the Catholic again. As I said, Protestant Union is it better. They are all united, or close to each other. Let's be honest. Here we have Hanover, Cologne, further away, and if Cologne will send their troops to Austria, they will lose their land. If Austria moves here, they have less people defend Austria. Protestant League should be winning, or also balance. Oh, we have uptime weapons, 923, and 77 advocacies. Interested to know when we gonna get to uptime weapons. Well, never. How much project for are we getting? 1.5? Getting down is done. Revitalized mining. We will get military factories. Yes, we need military factories. Let's produce more arquebuses. Revitalized mining. Grantville was once a booming mining town. Many of the same resources are still there. he can revitalize mining to aid our new industry. So we will get 2 military factories for oil in East Virginia. Well, but we could really use some more steel. After that, we can go for Brandville National Library. Research minus 5%, that would be nice. Research for Sulan Doctrine, or Army Experience. You don't have that many things you can actually research. The research time at the beginning is not that useful. Because we can start researching a lot of things in 1643. Or ships we can research, but we don't have any codes, so it's useless. Research. Today until 1632. It's 83 days. Yeah, let's research construction and improve machine use. So after we will revitalize mining, it's time for it's gonna be time for militia army and integrated army. For uptime and elite corps, we need to conscript the refugees instead of welcoming them. But I like that you will get more recruitable population here, and also more manpower and more market population. Focus, let's go for militia army. Given the danger of our present circumstances, we must follow the example of our founding fathers and form a militia army made up of our citizens. And we have enough political power, so we go to limit conscription. Most great, we need some of the terrific more industrialists, so let's head in. And now our military factories will be finished a little bit sooner, but still 345 days, since we have only 2 civilian factories. Crown Water Navy, for that we need to access to Elba River. We still didn't establish Committee of Correspondence. Battle of Jena. Band of Tilly mercenaries fleeing the Breitenfeld advanced towards the university's town of Jena. As the town had already paid bribes to other mercenary groups and had only small militia, they could not stop these mercenaries themselves. With the support of McKay's cavalry and the young American sniper, he captured the mercenaries and saved Jena to serve for American army. And finally, we can establish the committees of correspondence, or people, and change the popularity of radicals will go up by 5%. 5%. Who are radicals? Absolutists, constitutionalists, radicals, and non-aligned. As of Breitenfeld, Swedish forces have triumphed in major victory over the imperial forces near Leipzig, at the town of Breitenfeld. This will leave the Germany open to Gustavus Adolphus for some time before the imperial can recover. And finally, let's establish committees of correspondence. So we are now surrounded by Protestant Union, almost. There's Saxe-Weimar, but hopefully Saxe-Weimar will be part of new United States soon. So training people. If you have firearms, but we don't have enough manpower to train another army. And then you're gonna be trained. In 2 days, I would say early November, we can stop training. Or our army can stop training. Concentrated industry level 1 will be finished in 26 days. And improved machine tools in 22 days. Brandenburg is taking Bohemia. Say Ottoman Empire, you are huge. Russia didn't colonize Siberia yet. Almost none of Americas are colonized either. Spanish Peru, are you a bit? Yes, you are colony. New Spain, you are also colony. New Granada do Norte, Portuguese colony. Well, it's Portuguese Brazil. They are a colony. Cherokee, you should be independent. But we are different. Sure. Finally, we established committees of correspondence. Now, we can go for constitutional convention. Yeah, let's do that so we can lose refuge from the storm, the American Revolution, and people out of time of national spirits. Constitutional Convention. The debates for our new constitution have started. There are many important proposals to consider. Let us begin. And we have also, let's wait for concentrated industry to be finished. Now, let's research concentrated industry level 2. We can wait until... Oh no, here. You will be researching concentrated industries level 2. So what else we can research now? Let's go for motorized. And standard bike, 4 bikes. Let's research bikes. Sweden owns Omern. So we're gonna lose. People out of time. Only population minus 25%. Refuge from the storm and New American Revolution. New American Revolution. So we're gonna lose this, and I like this. Liberalism drift is going up. Refuge from the storm. You can lose 1% of population, and monthly population was 10%. I don't like that. Citizenship. The debate for citizenship has nearly come to blows. Should we grant down-timers full citizenship, or should we keep citizenship for Americans? Everyone, established classes only undermine our values. Americans only. These down-timers are too backward or compromised. The Germans can be citizens with limited rights. Let's go for compromise. We can be citizens, but with limited rights. Now we have economy. The debate over our government involvement in the economy has come to close. Shall it have limited involvement, or shall the government direct where resources go? Free economy, government control, or compromise? Let's go for free economy. We will grow faster than they. In a few days we can finally choose concentrated industry level 2 without any penalty. So let's research standard oil of California. So you can get that industrial research at 7%. Military. The debate around military is at standstill. Should we prioritize our citizens or our military when resources are limited? Citizens, that is the purpose of the government. The military, without them we will be overrun. Compromise. The military will have priority until we are better settled. No military, without them we will be overrun. And it's January, finally, so let's research concentrated industry level 2. Elephants and bikes will be finished in 42 and 43 days. We are missing some steel. Legislation. Debate over legislature branch has gotten heated. Many want an elected Congress like uptime, but given our situation, it may be better to appoint legislators. Democracy, we elect them. Stability, let the president appoint them. Are compromised, the House will be elected, the Senate will be appointed. You know what? Let's go with compromise again. So, army. I forgot to stop. I totally forgot I should stop your training. This army, this unit will be trained soon, so we can wait. Oh, we are done. Finally. Let's stop this training. And we have election of 1641. If our constitution ratified, it is time for our first national election. Who has become our president? Michael Stan or John Simpson? And you know what? Let's keep Michael Stan. He's our leader for now, and I think he did a good job. So let's keep him in office. And new focus. We can invite to India into our new United States. So we will become owner and controller of West and East Thuringia, and we also get cores there. The cities of Thuringia sit just outside our small country. Already, we have had many positive encounters with them. We should invite them to become states in our new United States. Saxe Weimar. How many factories do you have? 2 military, 5 civilian, and 1 army. Well, doesn't matter. Hey, Protestant Union is spinning. Austria is almost destroyed. Which is kind of unfortunate because we didn't have time to actually do anything or do something. Chief Army. Well, yeah, let's hire Chief of Army. Samuel Hancock. Let's get it +10% to attack. 5 and 6 days until our 2 researches will be done. Thuringia will be invited in 12 days. Infantry division. I like that. Oh yeah, we need to research artillery. So let's do that now. Let's research field guns and cannons. We need field cannons because field cannons are here, and I really want this infantry division. Oh, we don't have any people. Well, let's cancel this production since we don't have people for that unit. Thuringia will be invited in 1 day. Cities of Thuringia have petitioned for inclusion into the new United States. Excellent. Now let's rebuild Magdeburg. You gain 2 more units, so you can join Blue Army. Rebuild Magdeburg. Magdeburg, a major city north of us on the Elbe, was sacked by Imperial troops just before we arrived in this town. We can divert some resources to help them rebuild. In return, they will join our growing country. Sweden is gaining a lot of Austria. I'm kind of worried that Austria will capitulate before we can actually do anything, and then we won't get any land, and we're going to be surrounded by Protestant Union. Like, I know we are going to be friends with them, but again, I want to expand. And if we won't take anything from Austria, it kinda sucks. I guess I should have supported Sweden first. Then we could rebuild Magdeburg. Because it's gonna take some time before we can actually establish the CPOE, Confederated Principalities of Europe. Steel production, more military factories. And we should finally be able to do this. No, we're gonna be able to do this when we're gonna get Magdeburg, right? Yeah. Elbe River is here. So it's Magdeburg. 84 days until motorized divisions or motorized will be researched. Concentrated industry will be researched in 54 days. Magdeburg, you're gonna be rebuilt in 5 days. Now let's hope Magdeburg will accept our offer to rebuild their nation. Well, Lithuania, how many divisions do you have? 16 to 31. Question of Magdeburg. Magdeburg has accepted our offer. And now we expand it even more. Do we have core there, or it's core? It's our core state. Now let's support Sweden. We have men, so brigade. Come on with 6, so let's see with you. Regiment. Come on with 12. 18. With 6. That's your detachment. Do I need to change you to regular tertiary? We need more pikes, which we don't have. At least not now. We need more metal factories. Metal factory usually finished in 31 days. Support Sweden. Based on history, our best ally in this time is King Gustavus Adolphus of Sweden. We already have a contact through Captain McKay, but we can use our technology and knowledge to better support the Swedish side of conflict. So Sweden will guarantee new United States. Sweden will gain support from the new United States, which will grant them research time minus 5%, factory output plus 10%. They will get better of rain, and they will gain some. Sweden and New United States will get better opinion of each other. And it's going to be finished in 18 days. Just out of curiosity, can you send volunteers? The Line of the North Division Organization plus 10%, Division Recovery plus 10%, Division Attack, Division and Artillery Attack plus 10%, and you can create your own faction. I want to know if I can send volunteers. Nope. We need 15 divisions, and we are not allowed to send volunteers. We can start volunteers. That's too bad. Also, I want to train more militias. Let's train 3 militias and 1 at the same time. So I want only 1, or I want only 3 militias. Better of rain. Gustav Adolphus has defeated Imperial General Terry and Rain, and Black. He was aided in part by the Americans who brought 500,000 cannons. Sweden and Americans will support one another in the war against the South. And now we can establish the CPOE. Let's get more people. No. Let's get more metal factories and more steel. So let's go for steel production. After techniques will produce more and better quality steel. We will need as much as we can get. And more metal factories also nice. Let's produce more pipes. And separate unit between pipes. And if we don't need to operate 3,500 capacity. Price is finished. And consider the industry not usually finished in days. Let's wait. And it's done. February and Sweden have to sign by peace. So everything is still there. There's just isn't painful. They are surrounded by Catholic League and Protestant community. It's unfortunate. This research recon company and engineering company. And Würzburg, I think we should survive Portugal against him. It's gonna take 20 days, hopefully. In that time, in those 20 days, we're gonna be allies with Sweden. And we're gonna have more troops. So that's what we can produce now. Motorized, well, let's not produce them yet. We still need more military factories. Still, production will be finished in 8 days. That's getting closer. But it's time to finish this episode here. If you enjoyed this production, have a nice rest of your day. Goodbye.